Hi, and welcome to another episode of Amy and 10, where I just sit down and chat for 10 minutes about a subject that comes to mind. And today I wanted to talk about YouTube comments or other social media comments. And if you're a content creator or even someone just who frequents these sites, I just want to encourage you to never take someone else's comment that they post to heart and do your best to just not take it personally. So there is a video that I have on my Amy Loses It channel, which is my weight loss journey, that I put out, and it was really asking like, why is this so hard? So I was really on the struggle bus that day with my weight loss journey because for so long and so many years I've been trying to lose weight. And I finally get this medication that I'm paying paying so much money for and spending honestly my life savings to pay for, and I'm still struggling. Yes, am I losing weight? I'm down a total of 40 pounds after 10 and a half months, but that is a long time. One day I just woke up and I was just really upset and kind of had a breakdown. And I filmed it and talked to the camera because I think so many times people hide this and they don't share real emotion a lot on the internet because one, they don't want to be judged. They don't think it's something that people want to see. But I think that more people need to share things like that are actually genuine. Um, Especially if you're just having a bad day, right? But because it was such an emotional video and it did actually go out to a wider audience than my normal content. And a lot of people that watched that video hadn't seen anything else about me. There were some pretty negative comments. And at first, like they really bothered me. Like someone was like, oh, well, get rid of the chair. Because I was sitting in the chair and I filmed the video and I was, just really having an adult pity party. But, why can't you have a pity party as long as you get back up and you keep going, right? Like, you don't just sit around for days having your pity party. It was just a moment in time. But ever since then, I've realized that these comments are made by people who know nothing about me, right? They're coming from a context of what is in their mind and their experiences. And so, one of my latest videos on my Amy Loses It channel actually had about 7,000 views, which is very unusual for me. And it happened really quickly. So, that meant that there, again, a lot of people that were watching the video that don't know me, had not seen any of my other journey, and were just making a comment based on what that they saw in that video. And they didn't bother to do any research. And because I was trying to keep that video really concise, I didn't go into any of my backstory. So they did make some comments that were uncalled for or just their opinion of what I should be doing. Like, oh, well, eat a lot more fiber, or oh, no, don't eat a lot of fiber, or oh, well, take this drug, even though it's illegal. Like, you should really go get this drug. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Like, I can't believe you got compounded medication instead of name branded, just like all of these things. And instead of like retorting back to them, I'm just taking the stance of, thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your advice. Uh, Thank you for watching. Have a fabulous day. Just putting some kind of nice comment that lets them know that I read their comment, but I don't want to put anything negative, right? Because all in all, as a content creator, I want to invite people to continue to watch my videos. And if I'm out there projecting a negative persona because I'm upset, irritated, offended, mad about something that you've written on my video, well, then most likely you're not going to want to come back and watch my video again, or you're going to just want to argue with me. And also, again, like I said, these people don't know anything about me, and some of them may actually be coming from very good intentions, but maybe they're not wording it in a manner that is non-offensive to me. Also, on a video, like I mispronounced a word, and when I first put the video out, I had a T and an R swapped. I had a T and an R reversed. That's the word. And so there were quite a few people that felt it necessary to correct me and to correct other people who used it incorrectly. And, at first I thought, well, isn't that, they could have said it nicer. They could have said, oh, hey, by the way, you accidentally misspelled this instead of making some kind of like a snappy comment because obviously they don't make mistakes and they would never have anything misspelled. But several people commented on my viewers who made a comment when they spelled it wrong. And then so some, other people were commenting on their comment, oh, hey, like, it's this instead of this. And I went in and deleted those, right? Because I don't need people who are commenting on my channel to be abused by other people. And while that is negligible as far as like abuse or bullying, I still don't want people to see that. And, I've seen some content creators really, really take things to heart and really get so disheartened about it and just get in arguments with people and then just spiral mentally out of control because of it. But you know what? Like, I have built up this wall of like, I'm not going to let it bother me. And I have the tools necessary if I need to block somebody, prevent them from commenting on my channel, or I can just hide comments sometimes, like if I just don't want my viewers to see them. I just encourage you, like when people are giving you feedback like that, don't let it bother you. Just let it go, right? Because at the end of the day, they have no bearing on you. And while everybody has this level of wanting to be accepted and approved of by other people, and a lot of us are people pleasers and really put out our content to make other people happy and provide useful information. And it really hurts when you get negative feedback, but just don't let it in. Don't let it in. And don't argue with people, don't engage them. So I actually had this situation, and it was in my Why Is This So Hard video because I was commenting back about taking the tirzepatide GLP-1 weight loss medication. And someone made a smart comment to me about why I can't do it with diet and exercise, and that should always be possible, and you're just lazy and blah blah blah. And so I just made a snappy comment like, sure, I'll get right on that. And then of course, as soon as I said that, then they like had 3 paragraphs or like, why not? It's not that difficult. If you just put the food down, then you would be able to lose weight. Well, I can tell you, I've put the food down over and over and over and over again, and that doesn't always work for me. So I was very upset by that, and that's kind of what precipitated my meltdown. But at this point, it's not something that would bother me because I know that they're just, I hate to say the word ignorant because I'm not calling someone ignorant in a bad term, but they are ignorant of the disease of obesity and how it works, right? They are ignorant of the process that people like myself who are severely overweight and have been for a long time, about the struggles and the things that we go through to actually try and lose weight. So they have no concept of what reality is for someone like myself. So they are coming from a place of ignorance. They're uneducated in what all goes on for someone trying to lose weight and food noise. So many people don't understand food noise. They don't know what it is, or they have a varying level of severity of it. Some people have it very mild, and I have it extremely an extremely bad case of it. And luckily, with the medication, it is controlling it. But when I don't have the medication, it is equivalent to a drug addict, to a gambling addict, to someone who's addicted to something like cigarettes. Like it is so bad, like it controls my life. So a lot of people don't have the skills or the knowledge or the education or the experience in dealing with these type of situations, or even know what they're about. So they make this false assumption, and it can be really harmful. But I just encourage you to just let this stuff go. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. And enjoy your social media, enjoy your community, enjoy all the other aspects of it, and don't let the comments get you down. So, thank you for joining me today on another episode of Amy and 10, and I hope to see you back soon. So, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and give this video a like. Subscribe to my video if you want to see it. See me come up in your recommended feed, and turn your notification bell on if you want to be notified every time I release a new video. So, have a fabulous day.
Oh, 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 oh. Come on and let's begin. Real life, real chats with Amy and 10. For cats, whole heart with stories to share. Life's not perfect, but we'll get there. Finding myself all over again. Real talk, real chats with Amy and 10.